Hi everyone, I am Sonali. In this video, let us understand the concept of activity plans in Odoo project module. Activity plans are used to automate a sequence of activities or follow-ups actions in a system. Instead of manually creating activities again and again for every task, Odoo allows us to predefine a set of activities inside an activity plan. Whenever a plan is applied, all the configured activities can be automatically generated based on predefined rules and intervals. This helps improve productivity and it also saves the time and ensures that important follow-ups are not missed. For example, in a project workflow, after creating a task, the team may need to review the requirements, schedule the meetings, send the updates, or follow up with clients. Rather than creating these manually every time, we can create an activity plan that automatically handles these steps. Activity plans are especially used for the project management, onboarding processes, approval workflow, customer follow-ups, and repetitive operational tasks. Now let us see how to create an activity plan in Odoo. For that, first we need to navigate into the project module, into that configuration. Here we do have the activity plan. Regarding this activity type, we have covered in our previous video. So let's go into the activity plans. Let's create a new activity plan. When I click on the new activity plan, the form page will open in this page. First field we do have the plan name. Here we enter the name of the activity plan. The example is shown here as the onboarding. Let's consider the plan name for the activity plan as onboarding only. Let's create it. Onboarding. Next field we do have is the model. Here inside the model we have the project and the task. When I click on task, this means the activity plan, this onboarding, it will be linked to project task. If I select the model as a project, this plan will be linked to the project. Let's keep it as a task. In Odoo, a model represents the object on which the automation works. So by selecting the task, all the activities inside this plan will relate to task created in the project module. Next, we have a tab called as Activities to Create section. This section is used to define the activities that should be automatically created as part of the workflow. To add an activity, if we click on the Add a Line, yes, here we have the drop down. All these activity types will be created in the activity type. Here we can see inside the configuration we do have the activity type. Whichever the activity types are created in this activity type will be shown in here. Let's select as email. Next we have the summary. This field contains a short description or title for this activity. Let's give it as send email. That's it. The short description, right? Okay. This helps users quickly understand the purpose of the activity. After that, we do have the assignment. This field determines how the activity will be assigned to ask at launch or the default user. Let's keep it as a default user. Next, we do have the assign to field. Here, we select the responsible employee or user who should complete the activity. Let's put it as a John here. This improves accountability and task tracking. Then we have the interval. For example, this interval, this field defines after how much time the activity should be triggered. Let's select it as 3. Beside that, we do have the unit as 3 days or 3 weeks or 3 months. Let's keep it as 3 days only. Finally, we do have the trigger field. The trigger defines when the activity should be created. For example, an activity can be created before planned date or it can be created after planned date. We shall select it as a before planned date. Using activity plans, it helps to automate repetitive workflow, improves efficiency and ensures proper follow-ups within the projects. After filling all the details, all the fields, when we click on save manually, the activity plan onboarding has been saved here. So this is the process how the activity plans will be created in the project module. So concluding, overall it is very useful feature in Odoo for streamlining project and task management processes. Thank you.